Hi guys, my name is Clara Natra. I'll be talking today about how to write a descriptive essay. So the first thing is, what is it? What is a good definition for a descriptive essay? So it describes a place, a person, or even a situation by making use of the senses. So remember the senses. We have sight, hearing, smell, taste, touch. Very good. Okay, so you need to follow some steps for writing a descriptive essay. So what is the first step? The first one is to select a subject, any subject. So for this part, detailed observation is the key. In our specific case, you need to choose whether a person, a situation, a place, or something you would like to describe from our book, The Murders in the Rue Morgue by Edgar Allan Poe. Okay, so and remember also that a descriptive essay paints a picture. Okay, for the reader, for the person that is going to read your essay, using of course descriptive tools and of course the senses. Step number 2 is to create a thesis statement. What is a thesis statement? It is a sentence that tells the reader what you're going to be describing, what you're going to cover throughout your essay. So you shouldn't have a sentence like this: I'm going to be talking about, or I'm going to talk about. No. So instead, you should include like more details in relation to what you're going to explain in your essay. So for example, my family vacation to Santa Marta was a magical week of fun, laughter, and some feel happiness. So for example, in here you have let me see, was a magical week of fun. For example, this can be, for example, your first body paragraph. The second can be laughter. In the last body paragraph could be something about some feel happiness. So you have everything is coherent, everything is very well connected, because what you place or what you mention in your thesis statement is actually what your essay is going to be about. Okay. Okay. Step number 3 is to select relevant details. Include only things that actually support your thesis. So you're not going to include something different from what you mentioned previously in your thesis. Please, that is very important because sometimes students tend to make that mistake. So the thesis is very clear and you know what the essay is going to be about based on the thesis, but then students include other details that weren't mentioned in there, so it's not very clear for the reader what you're going to be talking about or what topics are you like covering or developing throughout your essay. Okay. For example, if your thesis is talking about your sun field trip to the beach, so don't include other things like, for example, the swimsuit. On the contrary, so you should talk about the beach itself, yeah, and maybe some events that took place there. For example, this a sandcastle that you made, for example, boogie boarding or parasailing, etc. So all those things. Okay, step number 4 is to use descriptive words. So don't use big words or general words such as good, nice, bad, beautiful, but something better. Look at this. Which sounds better? I ate a good dinner, okay, or I divorced Stephen Hatch's filled pepperoni pizza for dinner. What do you think sounds better? Okay. Step number 5, add sensory details. For example, smells that are in the air, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee, like what we have in here in our image. Sounds like traffic, honking horns, waves crashing. Let me see if we can have the sound. So you can listen to it, honking horns, yes, or waves crashing, like here. Yes. Okay, so you can use different adjectives like to nurture what you're saying in your essay. Okay. In terms of sight, so for example, this one, the sun scattered tiny diamonds across the covered grass as it peeked out from beyond the horizon. It's another way to say sunrise, you see? So in here we have the information, but it is full of, details, adjectives, describing devices, okay, so you can make use for your essay. Um, Another thing is, touch. The texture of the Adobe Heads walls resemble colored sandpaper. This is sandpaper, okay? And I think all of you are like familiarized with this. And this is the texture of the Adobe's hat, as you can see here, all right? And of course, taste. So sweet, sour, salty, bitter, tart, etc. So you may see, for example, something like this. Giant goosebumps form on my tongue when I accidentally bit into a silver of lemon. You see, for example, this. So you can use these images, okay, like to somehow recreate what you want to say. And finally, this is the last step, draw a logical conclusion. So you can include also some of the descriptive words. Remember that in the conclusion you can paraphrase what you said in the intro, and also you can have a final reflection or something you would like to add. It's okay, perfect. And now pay attention. I'm going to show you some images so that you can write down some adjectives that come up to your mind based on the images that I'm showing you. For example, this. What are the images? Sorry, what are the characteristics that come up to your mind? This is another one. Okay. By the way, the last image was a side of Bogota City. This is Mexico City. Okay. This is Palacio de Bellas Artes in Mexico, too. Guess what it is? This is the Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México. So this is the UNAM. Okay, so you can use your descriptive devices to describe these pictures. We have in here Teotihuacan, pyramids in Mexico too. This is Chichen Itza, close to Cancun in Mexico. And this is Cancun. So in class, we're going to be talking about like how to describe certain images. I can show you something similar, something different. And also the most important is that you are ready with the topic you would like to write about. Okay, thank you so much.